Well, it is 6:18 and time now for What's Trending. Well, let's watch incredible, groundbreaking technology allow a paralyzed man to drive a race car with his mind. 9 years after a car accident left him with no mobility below his waist, German Aldano Zuniga took the wheels of this race car at Pikes Peak International Raceway in Colorado, but from the passenger seat with an onboard computer responding to commands from a microchip in Aldana Zuniga's brain. The man in the driver's seat is not steering the car. It's the result of more than a year of pioneering engineering by a team led in Colorado neurosurgeon. For Aldana, it was a game-changing milestone on the long road from his life-changing accident. I gotta say, that is really cool to see how far technology has come from today.
And it looks like a decent speed too. So I mean, he's able to drive it. So we're talking acceleration, braking, everything, right?
Turning and everything like that.
Wow. I mean, and that's impressive technology there, that you can actually implant something into your brain and. And just like that, who knows? This could be the next technology out there. Everyone could be driving with their brains soon, which I'm not sure how I feel about that because I don't know. Our brains, I mean, it requires such a lot of focus, though. And
I know there's a lot of things we think about, but then we don't do as well.
So what if you think about? Oh, I'm going to go over the snowdrift. I'm going to send the vehicle into a snowdrift or something like that.
Yeah, or like we're going to send it through a corner and drift it, but now
do 360s or something.
You think about that, but would that machine or that microchip worry or like pick up on it and do it? I'm not sure.
I don't know. We'd have to ask a little bit more to really get a better understanding.
Really cool,
I mean, it's doable as we saw right there, though. But meanwhile, though, our next story is also a little bit more interesting. A pet story named Pokey Blue is now back home after being trapped in a tree for more than 5 days. I mean, we've heard this story before, right? But 5 days?
That's a long time.
That's nuts. The cat's rescue is all thanks to some thoughtful and determined kids. A few Fridays ago, 12-year-old Tyler Arnold and his brother Caleb of Coventry went for a walk in their backyard when they noticed something out of the ordinary in a towering tree. Arnold looked a little closer and saw a cat about 50 feet in the air. Arnold and his brothers went to their mom to get help for the cat. Firefighters were concerned and said it was a liability for them to come out and get the cat because their trucks could sink and get stuck. Arnold's mom made us call the tree service, and they made it out there the next morning. They went up in a bucket truck and lured the cat to safety. The cat was eventually returned to the rightful owner, who says that she couldn't sleep knowing her cat was out there, and that's definitely terrifying. though. I mean, she must have knew that the cat was lost, but didn't know where it was. But in a tree, I mean, you hear about this story quite a few times, though. So definitely glad that they could get that cat down. It looks like from the bucket truck, though, if I'm watching this video, it really got stuck high up. Look at that, almost at the top of the branch.
Yeah,
I can understand why that cat was terrified to get down. So. Prompts to people to be able to help to get that cat down.
Yeah, after 5 days, no food, no water, like that.
I'm sure that cat was ready for some food.
Yeah, I would imagine for sure. But it was great to see the tree service company, like of all people, you would think the firefighters, but no, they expressed their concerns.
Yeah, and understandable too. Yeah. You don't need your vehicles getting stuck in the mud. That's a bigger mess.
Out as well.
Yeah,
so
I mean, trying to get that out. I mean, definitely understandable. So thankfully, the bucket truck people were able to get it out and get that tree down. So, I mean, sometimes you got different people to do different things.
Yeah, for sure. Well, taking a turn to our last story, talk about a catch of a lifetime. And this is not a fish you see every day. Ethan Evnick of Iowa caught this massive catfish in the Missouri River while in South Dakota.
That's a big fish.
The fish is 51.5 inches long with a girth of 32.5 inches. It weighs a whopping 67.5 pounds, breaking the old record by 4 pounds. That old record stood since 2006. Game, fish, and park officials say the fish sets a South Dakota record for flathead catfish.
Now, that's one big old fish.
That is definitely a big old fish, and man, I can imagine. I got a decent-sized catfish in Lake Huron a couple years ago. It was probably like 2 feet long, but nothing compared to that.
I wonder what that catfish diet was to be able to.
Oh, it's probably old and probably been eaten for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure how old fish can live, though. I mean,
every fish is different.
Yeah, every fish is different for sure. But meanwhile, though.